From sunglasses for your dog to hiring a cuddler, these are some of the weirdest startups out there. Hey there, my name is thecrwd. I love investing in startups and I love teaching everyday investors how they can jump into startups as well. Today, we're diving into the weirdest startups imaginable. Now, we've all heard stories of these startups that are crazy ideas, but then end up changing and revolutionizing the world. There are also a lot of really dumb ideas in the world of startups as well. The first one we're going to talk about is Bird Control Group. They shoot high-powered laser beams at birds. This is crazy, but this could be used in any in a manufacturing facility, on someone's farm. They even do it to deter birds from flying into planes. Did you know that 13,000 bird strikes happen every single year in the United States and they cause all kinds of issues and crashes? Well, so for these guys, the Bird Control Group, they are trying to solve a problem of birds being annoying, getting in the way, causing problems on manufacturing facilities or farms or even in the air on airplanes. And from what I understand, these lasers don't get the birds, they just shoo the birds. The next weird startup on the list is Duo. These guys have created underwear that acts as a Faraday cage to protect men from cell phone radiation, which has been linked to low sperm count. So basically, they've created Fort Knox in your pants so that the cell phone waves and radiation don't go and hit the boys. So there you go, Duo. Go check them out. Let's talk about Wakey, an app where you can book a call from a friendly stranger who is going to call you to wake you up in the morning. They are your alarm clock. And recently, this app has pivoted into a place where you can connect with perfect strangers and go make friends. So look, you're sitting alone today and you're wondering, where's my next friend coming from? Or you just need someone to help you get out of bed in the morning? Let Wakey do the work and let some perfect stranger wake you up with sweet tunes and lullabies to get you out of bed. Next up, Fin. Now, Fin is really interesting. This is where you basically don't have to buy a car, but you can rent one on a subscription service, basically getting access to a brand new car every 6 to 12 months. I don't like this car. I want a new one. I should go to Fin so that I can just rent cars all the time. There you go. If you don't like your car, you get bored with it quickly, go to Fin. You can get a car every 6 months. And the last one is a company called Centera. This is a shoe that is scented, right? So that no one smells your disgusting feet. So if your feet smell, go buy a shoe from Centera and you'll smell like pine trees. Now, who knows if these startups will make it? And there's many other wild ones out there. If you know of a crazy startup that I didn't share today on this list, drop it in the comment. We would love to check it out and see it. Startups, they come and they go. A lot of them will start as novelties and they're not fixing anyone's problem. Now, they're fun to talk about in pop culture and maybe go viral for a week or two or a couple months. But ultimately, at the end of the day, every good startup, the ones that take off and have a big future, are companies that solve problems. They fix problems, they fill gaps in the market, and they become successful. Now, some of the biggest brands that you know of today, that we all know of today, may not have known this. They started off as something completely and totally different. And then they pivoted to what made them the brand they are today. John Deere, that big green tractor that we all know and love and the country songs sing about all the time. Well, John Deere was a blacksmith. And then he had an idea and realized that farm equipment and the opportunity to manufacture and make that had so much upside and potential. Next thing you know, what we know as John Deere was born. Now, Airbnb, it was a similar concept. It was two dudes who had a place and there was a big conference in town. And so they decided to rent out an air mattress in their apartment. Hence the term Airbnb. They started off as an air mattress rental company, staying in someone's home, and now they're a global brand. And the last one, Wrigley's. Now, we all know Wrigley's as a gum company, but what you maybe don't know is that they were originally a baking soda company, and they included sticks of gum with their baking soda as a sort of a perk for their customers. Well, all of a sudden, their customers said, hey, we don't really care about the baking soda. We want the gum that comes with the product. Next thing you know, they said, hey, guess what? We're not a baking soda soda company. We're a gum company. And obviously, Wrigley's has become a household brand for many, many years. All right, well, there you have it. Some of the weirdest startups out there. Look, if you know of a weird startup, drop in the comments. We would love to see it, and we could all check them out and have a good laugh together. If you are new to the world of startup investing or didn't even know that you could become a startup investor, I have a watch list where every single week I'm sharing the startups that I'm looking at, that I've got my eye on. And look, I've invested in 25 plus startups worth close to $750 million in value. And I've invested alongside Mark Cuban and Kevin O'Leary. I would love to invite you to join me on my free watch list. All you have to do is click the link down in the description, come join the watch list, and I will send you a list of startups that I'm looking at right now. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you're gonna love this one right here, and you're definitely gonna love this one right here.